Hello, welcome back to Geometry Dash. So, something really bad happened. As you can see, I have 97% on Acropolis. I started making this video, and it was genuinely like one of my best videos. Like the commentary was on point. I was so proud of it. And then I went back to check the footage, and my mic was muted the entire time. The one time I didn't check, like I always check before I start recording if everything's okay. And this was the only time in my entire YouTube career that I didn't check. And of course my mic was muted. So yeah, there we go. I guess we have to restart the video. Thankfully, I didn't actually beat the level, so you know. Alright, let's get into practice. I'll show you guys some tips and tricks on this level. The problem is, like, there really isn't many tips and tricks I can give because this whole level is just timing based, you know. That's all I can say, it's just timings. But there are a few things here and there that I can show you, I guess. This first cube is really hard. This level just progressively gets easier the further you get into it. So all the hardest parts are at the beginning, and then it just eases up towards the end. That being said though, it's still a pretty hard level. Okay, come on. Okay, so here we go. This is the first tip I can give. So right here, after this mini portal, you will land on that ledge. There we go. So you land on this ledge, and you have to wait till like you're at the very edge of it. And when you're at the very edge, you can just hold the button and you can make those last few jumps. Pretty chill. Now, this level has coins like this one. And what I really like about the coins in this level is that they're kind of skill based. It just adds like a little extra challenge. Like in this case, you just do this extra little timing and you can get the coin. And yeah, the coins are really cool because of that. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay, this ship part is kinda hard. The reason being is this little corridor section here. I just have such a problem with it. This gravity switch also kills me quite often. It's just a lot of ship control, which I'm not really the best at, but it works. Then this is my favorite part of the level. It's really fun. This is kind of just memory. You have to remember where to go, and once again, just a bunch of timings. Here when you go up, you want to be like on the very middle of this platform here to make this jump. So you can kind of line yourself up just like that. And here, when you hit the blue orb and you fall down on this second platform here, right here, you have to wait just like a split second after falling down on it. And then you can just hold the button like this, and you'll make the rest of them. So this is the second coin right here, and once again, I'm gonna try to get it, but it's not guaranteed if I get it or not. It's a pretty hard coin. Essentially, what you want to do is you kind of want to dip down very early here, and then go up like very quickly as well. It's really hard, and sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. So then this UFO, you have to press it a lot faster than you expect. Because if you wait a bit longer, you'll hit that spike on the top. Like this, you know? So you have to press it a lot earlier than you expect. And then here, what you want to do is you want to wait till the very end, like this. And then you just want to spam. Not too fast, but there's like a rhythm to it. So yeah, here, if you want to make it through this gap, you cannot press the button like twice in a row here. Well, I guess you can, but not too fast. And then this ball part is kind of like the last little choke point before the end of the level. It's not that bad though. And then here there's a spike in that transition, which I never really realized it was there. So what you want to do is you want to press it a bit early. Not too early, otherwise you will hit the spikes on the ceiling. And you can't press it too late, otherwise you will not make it through the transition. And these spikes are pretty tight. But it goes to the song a little bit. It's synced up, so it's very nice. Not the hardest thing in the world. And then this wave part, well, it's pretty easy, all things considered, but it's at the very end of the level, so it is a little bit of a stress test, which is pretty cool. I always like stress test parts in levels. And then that's the last coin, I'm gonna be going for it. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, there isn't really much I can really give you in terms of tips, because once again this whole level is just timings. You have to just learn them, there's nothing else to it. But yeah, the level is really fun overall, I really like it. And it's really consistent as well. Like, even though it is a pretty hard level, it is very consistent, which is really nice. This first cube is gonna kill me a lot, as it already did. It's mostly like a matter of getting through this first cube and the first ball part, and I guess the first ship as well. After that, the level gets really chill for the most part. I really like that tight section over there. It's very unique because it doesn't seem like something you can do in the game, but you can. That's the cool part. Very unique, you don't see that much. The whole concept of the level being only slow speed is also really cool. Once again, you just don't see that often in the game. So yeah, I'm pretty bummed out that the video didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I was so happy with the way it was going, and then yeah, that just happened. Pretty upsetting, but it is what it is. A lot of the timings I wanted to find like a visual cue for, but it's just really hard to find anything. That's why I just don't bother with it, honestly. Yeah, I missed that coin. It happens. Like, I do want to get the coins, but like, as I said, if it doesn't happen, it's whatever. Oh, I went way too early there. Oh well, I mean too late. Really. Yeah, it's preferable if you actually get on the ground in that part, at least for me. It makes the transition a lot more consistent into the UFO. So I always try to land instead of being in the air. Basically, like, whenever you don't know what to do with an orb, just press it late. Genuinely, just press it late. All of these timings are pretty much late timings anyway. So when in doubt, just press an orb late. No! Yeah, that little ledge, or I guess, I don't know what to call it, the little edge over there, it's so annoying. It feels like it's deliberately there, just to screw with you if you want to get the coin. It just sticks out so much, and you always hit it when you try to get there earlier, which makes getting the coins so much harder. But yeah, this is definitely going to be one of my harder levels I've beaten, which is really surprising honestly, but yeah. It feels like I should start playing more hard levels because, like, even though this is actually like one of the hardest levels I've beaten, well, I haven't beaten it yet, but I will when I do. I just know the levels in this skill range are quite accessible to me now because my skill got so much better over the past year or so. So yeah, I just need to start grinding harder levels, honestly. Like, there's nothing stopping me from doing it. Oh, no way. But yeah, this level, like, I didn't even want to do it. I just randomly thought the other day, like, hey, I could do this level, and then, yeah, I just started practicing it. Just kind of on a whim, you know? I wanted to do a different level, but then I just decided on doing this instead. Just completely out of the blue. But it worked out. This is a really fun level, genuinely. I highly recommend it. Especially if you're like me and you just want to get better at the timings, which is a very important skill set to have, especially with harder levels. Because the hard levels all have pretty hard timings, right? So it's always good to get good at timings in general. That ledge is really easy to miss. It's such a tight timing. It doesn't look like it, but it really is. But yeah, that 97% dead, it was really upsetting. It was like the second last spike in the level, which is really sad. But it's okay, like, I feel like with this level, it's part of the experience to die to the wave at least once, you know? No, what? Oh man, that happens sometimes. You try to press it late, but then you end up just falling off the platform. Yeah, that ball part is quite a choke point right at the very end. It's a bit tough. Like, nowhere near as hard as like the first few parts, but yeah. It's still a bit hard. I really like this song as well, man. It really suits the atmosphere of this level for some reason. I always really like that about this level. Like, the atmosphere is spot on. I remember when I was a kid, and like history class or something, I heard of Acropolis. And like, my mind was blown. Like, I didn't believe it was like an actual thing, instead of just a made-up word for a Geometry Dash level. I don't really know what an Acropolis is. It was like a meeting place or something for like, in like ancient Greece. Or something like that, I'm pretty sure. If memory serves right. I don't know, I'm really bad at history. But yeah, now that I'm back, I'm gonna try to make some more uploads. I have a few ideas. And also some new games. I feel like I should start playing a few different games, since Geometry Dash is not all I play. I really like Souls games. so I'm feeling I should make some Souls videos as well. Though I'm not sure how that would fit my usual content. But we'll see, we'll try. Maybe I'll just make a separate channel for that. I think that's a better idea, honestly. Oh man, I went way too early there. You have to kind of wait until you're against that edge. That little slope. That's not really a slope, but you know, what's supposed to be a slope. What? I jumped over it? What? That has never happened to me. I didn't know that was even possible. That must have been like insanely late, I guess. No, I hit that thing again. It's really easy to hit it, honestly. Which, I mean, I guess that's what makes the coin hard in the first place, right? But yeah, it's just... I don't really like that, honestly. I feel like it's just a bit artificial difficulty, you know? What? I hit that spike? No way. That never happened before. The UFO overall isn't that hard. There's just like a few clicks that are really precise compared to the rest of them. What? What? How did I not press? I mean, I guess I let go right before I fell on that platform, so I didn't actually jump. I usually just hold there. Dude, the amount of times I've died there because of that. Oh man. I had all 3 coins. I had all 3 coins. Are you kidding me? That's the 3rd time I died at the wave. Come on. I had all 3 coins as well. That literally never happened before. Dude, how many more times am I gonna die to that ball part? Come on. Dude, the worst part about going for the coins is that, like, you're making the levels so much harder for yourself, and you're not even guaranteed to get the coins, you know? Because you're trying to do those extra timings required for those coins. But like, if you fail them even a little bit, you won't get the coin. But just the fact that you're trying to get the coin is making the level harder. No way! I mean, it was bound to happen eventually. I never died at those spikes yet, so there it is. There we go. Just 1 coin, but that's okay. It is what it is. Oh my god, finally. I was getting so unlucky there. Jesus. Alright, well there we go. Acropolis by Zobros. What a fun level, man. Like, the first cube really got consistent towards the end there. And honestly, when that cube gets consistent, this level is so much more fun. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it didn't even take that many attempts. Let's see how many. Yeah, however much that is, like 3,000 probably, around. Yeah, close to 3,000. Not bad at all. Yeah, this level is really fun. I really recommend it. It's kind of like... it's kind of like an easier-ish Insane, I'd say. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't beaten enough Insanes to tell for sure. Actually, how many Insanes have I beaten? Let's see. 7. That was my 7th one. Oh, I thought I'd beat a few more, but okay, I guess not. Alright, well, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.